quickly grabs his bicycle and rushes back home. Unfortunately, he arrives too late. He finds two soldiers violently attacking Nastia. Nikola immediately tries to protect her, but the soldiers turn on him as well. He repeatedly begs them to stop, explaining that his wife is pregnant. The soldiers ignore his pleas. After some time, one of them enters the house searching for valuables. When he finds nothing of value, he sets the house on fire. As the flames spread through their home, Nastia becomes furious. She grabs a nearby stone and fights back against the soldiers. In response, one of the soldiers fires a shot in anger. The bullet strikes Nastia, and she falls to the ground. Nikola is shattered by what he sees. He rushes to her side, holds her in his arms, and cries uncontrollably. A few hours later, two Ukrainian soldiers arrive at the scene. They were also heartbroken by the sight of Nastia's body. They comforted Nikola and helped dig a grave for her. They then asked him to lay his wife to rest. Nikola was completely devastated. Everything he cared about had been taken from him. The enemy soldiers had taken his wife, destroyed his home, and robbed him of his unborn child. This tragedy filled him with a burning desire for revenge. He decided that he would make those responsible pay for what they had done. To do that, he believed there was only one path forward. He had to join the Ukrainian army. Nikola pleaded with the two soldiers to take him with them. He told them that he wanted to fight for his country. Understanding his pain, the soldiers agreed and brought him to a military base. Before leaving, Nikola took a small wooden figurine made by Nastia. It was one of the few things he had left to remember her by. When they arrived at the base, a senior officer was not pleased to see him. The officer suspected that Nikola might be an enemy spy. He questioned the two soldiers and demanded detailed information about him. Nikola then shared his story. He explained how enemy soldiers had killed his wife and burned down his home. He told the officer that he had nothing left to lose. All he wanted was to defend his country and take revenge on those who had destroyed his life. After hearing everything, the officer finally agreed to let him join the army. The next day, Nikola's military training began. The training was extremely difficult for him. After all, he had spent most of his life as a math teacher. His world had always revolved around books, numbers, and education. He had no experience with weapons or combat. While the other recruits quickly learned how to handle their equipment, Nikola often struggled to keep up. Watching this, the officer began to doubt whether he would ever become a capable soldier. Despite the challenges, Nikola refused to quit. He continued pushing himself and worked hard every day.